Everyone, how are you all? This is Kathy from Divine Debut. I am doing your love reading, specifically looking into love. Now this is roughly mid-March of 2020. So I would say that these videos would go for the next month until roughly, again, the same time, mid-April. So these readings will be roughly around mid-month from 1 month to the next. So these readings are March till April, mid-March till mid-April. Now, also, what I'd like to do is I'd like to also point out that I have a competition. I've uploaded a video for St. Patrick's Day, which is on the 17th of March. I will be doing freebies, giveaways there. So I will have the description in the link, I should say, in the description box below. So do check that out. The winner will be announced on the 17th of March. Also, the 2020 yearly readings, the extended readings are up. Do check those out as well. And I've also provided another service for coffee cup reading. I've just uploaded that video, so do see that as well. For those of you that like the coffee cup, your coffee cup to be read, do check that out. I do have Mary Lou, who is very good at that. She's very experienced at reading coffee cups. She's been doing it for years. Also, I'm also going to be doing the mid-month readings for the mid-month for March 2020. Look out for those. Please press on the notification bell if you have not yet. That way you'll be notified for all the videos that I'm doing. And also check me out on social media on Instagram and Facebook. All right, on to your readings. Thank you so much for listening to these messages. Hello, dear Sagittarius. Welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. This is your mid-month of March till mid-month of April 2020 love reading, specifically for love and romance. I will be uploading the mid-month, the general readings, general and love readings in the next few days. So make sure you've pressed on that notification bell so that you know when I've uploaded them. Let's look now at your love life, Sagittarius. So please, Spirit, help me look at Sagittarius. What are they dealing with in love mid-month of March 20 and for the next month? Dear Sagittarius, this is the Witch's Tarot, which I absolutely love to use. Let's have a brief look at your love life. So we've got the Chariot. So leaving things behind and moving on is what Sagittarius is doing. The Chariot is all systems go. We have the Magician. So we've got Cancer, and the Magician could be Gemini or Virgo, I'm going to say, as the Magician is Mercury, and those two signs are ruled by Mercury. So overcoming obstacles, moving into being able to perform magic where your love life is concerned. We've got the Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune, which is karmic changes, beautiful changes here. Dear Sagittarius, 3 major arcana already. This is your card, no doubt. It's your time. That's what it's saying here. We've got the Knight of Cups, so you're dealing obviously with a Cancerian, more than likely. Cancerian person, Knight of Cups coming forward with their Ace of Cups. I knew this was going to happen. Okay, so Sagittarius is not accepting this offer unless it is the King of Cups. That's what I see here. This is a knockback on this offer that's coming through for some of you. 3 of Swords is some sort of a disappointment. Now, what's interesting is, which sign was it? Let me see. It was Libra, I think. Yeah, I think it was Libra that had the 3 of Swords in the exact same position. They had beautiful cards, and then they had that 3 of Swords. So let's see. And we've got the High Priestess, which could be Virgo, Pisces. Okay, now the High Priestess can speak of secrets, intuition. What I see here is that both the Magician and the High Priestess are very strong. They're very masterful, right? Let's look at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the King of Wands here. So the King of Wands is you, obviously. King of Wands is someone that's, they're the go-getter. He's looking quite smug with himself, quite happy with himself, even though I'm not reading reversals. So it could go either way. The general energy is that you are showing up as, someone who's mastered their desires, someone who is, very sexual, very driven by their desires. What's beneath that? Four of Swords. Yeah, 3 and 4 of Swords. So Sagittarius maybe still dealing with, for those of you that are leaving a Libra or another air sign in the past and moving on, because you do have the 4 of Swords here. And you've got the Star, which could mean that you are leaving an Aquarian or a Gemini. We've got the Gemini card here as well. As you can see here, 8 of Cups. So you've left a situation as it did not fulfill your heart fully. We've got the Lovers here, which can mean choice, a head over heart decision. You're following your heart, following your wishes, going through healing. You've been hoping for a divine connection, a strong connection, which is the Lovers. Some of you may have been leaving behind, could be a Libra, could be a Gemini, and I would say that Aquarius would be more than likely where you're heading towards, maybe towards an Aquarian person. Doesn't have to be, could be just speaking of the future. The wish fulfillment is here, the Star is here. Now, is it that your wish fulfillment could be a Gemini? Could be, but I feel mainly that you were dealing with a Gemini, either a Gemini or a Libra in the past. I feel as though more so in your future, we're looking more into the sign of Aquarius. Now, 4 of Swords, yes, is someone that's been heartbroken. They've taken the time out to heal. Now you're ready, I would say, more than likely, but you're not telling people this. You're not opening your heart. You're not telling people about your wounds, I see here. Now, could it mean that there were secrets, and Sagittarius is all about their truth, standing strong in their convictions and in their truth? Let's look at the Lenormand. We know that the Wheel of Fortune is a 10, so it's a cycle that is ending here. And we know also that the Magician could also be a trickster, someone that's you were blinded by. Could be someone that was very manipulating. Let's take the Lenormand. We've got the Swans, which is like the 2 of Cups. Number 24, which does add up to a 6, which is the Lovers. And we've got a J here. We've got the House, which is a number 4. And we've got the Compass. So I'm going to say that I do feel that some of you, if this is a new connection, wow, there's the mice. I'm not surprised at all. That's exactly why we've got the Compass here. You are looking for your new path because there was a strong connection. Maybe a third person entered, okay, because this is the 6, just like the Lovers. Maybe a strong connection entered and finished off what you had in a committed or even long-term relationship. Now, this could be someone that's you've met through your family. Nevertheless, with the Compass here, this could be someone that could be at a distance to you. You are looking for your way forward where love is concerned. You have suffered losses with the mice here. This adds up to a 5. Don't forget that 23 is also on the hour clock. It is an 11. 11 is karmic. It's change. Beneath the mice, you've got the Death card. So you have been dealing, obviously, with a nuisance or losses in your love life. Now, even the compass turns into a 6. It's a 42. So we've got, let's say, 2 6s, which equal 12, and then we've got the 4, which equals a 16, and 16 is the Tower. And we know that the Tower can be a sudden revelation. So some of you may be keeping to yourselves the fact that there is another person in your life. You can feel the changes coming on. Now, this could be, as I said, someone that you could be dealing with that is at a distance. Some of you may be wanting to travel. You're hoping to manifest what you feel is very lucky for you and in your life. As if you've been dealing with a trickster, you were stuck in a situation, stuck in a situation that you could not get out of until that karmic wheel turned. So it was all about timing, I'm going to say here. Now, if you've been dealing with someone that obviously did the dirty on you, they may have been trying to come back and apologize, but I feel that once the glass has cracked, once there is a crack in trust, because the High Priestess sits between 2 pillars, she's a 2, she walks through a new doorway. Once the trust has been broken, it's very hard to come out of that. So let's take some more cards. Let's take the Twin Flame Journey Tarot. Now, some of you may be moving into a new connection with someone who is very spiritual, and we know Sagittarius is very spiritual. You may have connected on a very spiritual level. This could be someone that you may have known for some time. I want to look at this 3 of Swords, obviously. And we've got the Strength card. Strength card is the card of Leo. Now, Leo is obviously true love. Leo is also risk-taking. Someone's obviously taken a risk here. Maybe, it's called the card of restraint. Those of you that have been trying to move forward with your life, those of you that have already met someone that feels like a twin flame, like a very strong connection, you may have been restraining, holding yourself back so that you don't break your committed partner's heart here. But because we can flip the reading as well, don't forget, this looks like someone has gotten away with something here. And we know that the Lion is the leader here. Okay, and the Lion is very hard. It's very hard. Like, this is emotional mastery in a sense. Why? Because this is you holding yourself back from either trying to hurt someone, or you need to have the courage to get out of this heartbreak. You may have had the indication that this was coming along, but you did not want to believe it. You did not trust in your higher self. You did not trust that your intuition was telling you the truth. Let's look at the High Priestess. And we've got the 8 of Pentacles, which is called the work is in progress. This could be someone that you've met through work. Okay, 8 of Pentacles could also be, it is the Virgo card. Now, the High Priestess can be Virgo Pisces. So your new partner could be someone from those signs. Let's see what else. And we've got the Star, Universal Alignment. Now, I'm going to say that we also know that the star can be groups and associations. So whoever you are dealing with, you may be working, collaborating with, that could be someone that you are dealing with. And I did say before that more than likely your new partner could be, because you did have the star again, Aquarius. If you are leaving a Gemini or a Libra behind, dear Sagittarius, I did say it's more than likely that your new partner would be the Aquarian. Now we do have Virgo, Aquarius, Pisces here, so it could be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, etc., etc. So we know that the stars are aligning for you, nevertheless. Okay, and the star can also mean, again, searching for the answers, finding out answers, things that you felt very intuitively or things that were hidden from you, doing your homework on the internet, you know, receiving the messages through social media as well. But this is a universal alignment, which is saying that your wish is coming to pass. And the star is also a card of hope and healing. So whatever you've been through, there is universal alignment. I want to look at the mice here with the Mystic Moon Oracles. Let's take this card, and we've got surrender. Surrender to what you need to the divine. The divine is asking for maybe even material losses or whatever nuisances these are. Okay? You need to surrender to that. You know, again, this does speak of sacrifice, as with the hanging man, and that is Pisces. So that's what it's all about. It's surrendering to whatever you're going through now. You will be guided to your path forward with a compass here. And as I said again, you may be dealing with someone that could be at a distance that you may have been communicating through social media with. That's probably why we've also got the Chariot. Let's look at the King of Wands, which is at the bottom of the deck, and we've got patience. So it's asking for you to be patient, no doubt. Dear Sagittarius, that's what I see for you. And I know how hard it is to ask you to be patient. Okay, but the divine and spirit is saying that there is the perfect time for what needs to happen. So I'm going to take one card. You're going to be guided to when it's time to make that move. Okay, and when I say make that move, that could also be that if you offer your cup to your beloved at this time, to your heart's content, you may be knocked back at this time. As with the Strength card, you've got to be patient. For whatever reason, this person is not ready to accept your cup right now. As I said, the universal alignment, it takes time for things to happen. Let's take that card. And we've got the King of Swords, quick wit and intellect. Very interesting indeed. And this could be a same-sex relationship. Just because we have the King of Wands and the King of Swords. Now, for those of you that are not in a same-sex relationship, you know, and these are the two people maybe that you are dealing with, I did say, and the King of Swords could be Aquarius for me very, very often. It is Aquarius, very quick thinking, very intelligent. And again, also for a few of you, this could also be Gemini. Why do I say that? Because we did have the Lovers card there, and quick wit does ring Gemini. We do have the Mercury card, which is the mercurial brain. Okay, so all right, dear Sagittarius, I think I will leave it at that. I do hope that this gave you a little bit of clarity. Thank you so much for taking the time out. Okay, much love, many blessings to all of you. Talk to you soon.